Well, the King still draws a crowd. An old Elvis concert held here in Hawaii 40 years ago brings out thousands of fans tonight for a remake of that concert. Many weren't around for the first Aloha in Hawaii show, but they made sure that they were part of this anniversary event. KITV4's Paul Drews takes us to the concert.
The King of Rock and Roll has always had a lot of fans in Hawaii.
I think you got more fan mail per capita from Hawaii than any place in the country.
I'm a big Elvis fan, and I remember coming for that first show, 40 years ago.
That love for Elvis was one of the reasons 40 years ago a record-breaking concert was planned here, one that would be shown live across the world to 1.5 billion viewers. The show was one of Elvis's best, a free benefit concert that raised money for the Kuili Cancer Fund. 35 years after his death, Elvis is still helping Hawaii. Many came from around the world, this crowd of thousands, to be a part of the Elvis Week activities and this anniversary concert.
There's a lot of our friends here that once a year they have a big celebration, and we have Elvis cruises that we go on.
They are fans because they love Elvis's music.
His music touches people's hearts and souls.
That's the wonder of you.
I'll remember you long after this endless summer is gone.
And they love Elvis the person.
He respected people. He was very courteous to people. He was just special. He would be one-on-one with a fan. A fan came up, Elvis would give that person his attention.
On this night, Elvis had the crowd's attention, and it seemed like 40 years just disappeared. It wasn't hard to imagine the King of Rock and Roll himself walking onto the stage as the concert footage began.
He's the king, and he still lives as far as we're all concerned.
Now, more than 3,000 came out for that concert film. Not all were around when Elvis was alive. In fact, musicians who performed with the King and who took part in tonight's show said they've seen some of the same fans since the 1970s. But now those fans are bringing their kids. Yes, young Elvis fans were in the building. Kenny?